what's the one in February? Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day. You have Easter, July the 4th. You know, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, all them particular feast days. Those are feast days for America, man. And those are days that you profit and make money off people, man. Have them believing it, have them worshiping in those idolatrous feast days, and you making money. But the Lord said, I will turn your feast days into mourning and all your songs into lamentation, and I will bring up sackcloth upon your loins, right? So when you wear sackcloth, that means you're gonna be brought low, man. The Lord say he kills, he make it alive, he make it poor, he make it rich. So the Edomites who are in this society, the Lord has made you rich for a purpose, to bring you down. He's gonna show you his power. You know, he says, I will bring up sackcloth upon your loins. It says, and baldness on your head, and I will make it as the morning of the only son, and the end thereof as bitter day. That's the nuclear destruction. That's the bitter day that's coming. That nuclear destruction, man. So that's bitter days are coming to America. Back in Ezra, he said, girt up yourselves with cloth of sack and hair, and bewail your children, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. The thermonuclear destruction. Your days of prosperity in America is over, Esau. The Lord is getting ready to stretch out his hand and knock you off your high horse, man. Because you're a proud man, he's getting ready to knock you down, man. Verse 3, and it says, a sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? What's that sword? Famine and pestilence? These nuclear missiles? That's what's going to be sent upon you. Can't nobody turn it back. That's what's going to happen. You can't stop these prophecies, man. You can't stop the judgment of Yahweh, man. You can't stop these judgments. These are the prophecies that we're reading in the book. These prophecies will take place, man. They will happen. It's just right now we're in that time of suffering. We have to suffer. The elect have to suffer, right, and go through this suffering and tolerate this delay. The scriptures say, though it tarry, wait for it. And Habakkuk, they will not tarry. The destruction of the Lord is coming, man. You know, it says, verse 4. It says, verse 4, a fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? And fire is what? The thermonuclear missiles, man, the missiles. That's that fire that's going to be sent among you. And who can quench it? You're not going to be able to grab a bucket of water and put out this fire, man. This is thermonuclear heat, man. Show the camera, this is ICBM. That's an ICBM, intercontinental ballistic missile, man. You're not going to be able to put that out, man. This is concentrated fire. This is uranium and plutonium, man, that the Lord had the scientists to create. This fire gonna run across America, man, and leave it flat. It's gonna leave it a big desert, man. Good. It says, a fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Question. It says, a fire is among you. This fire is going to be the reward for them who hate who? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Esau, the so-called white man, and 2/3 of our own people hate Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. This is going to be a reward for them. That fire, man. That's going to be a heavy reward for them. Let me get this scripture right here. Deuteronomy. Say one in Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy, Deuteronomy 32. Deuteronomy 32 and 41. I started 40. For I lift up my hand to heaven and say, I live forever. If I wet my glittering sword and my hand take hold on judgment, I will render vengeance to my enemies and reward them that hate me. See? The Lord gonna reward them that hate him, man. I will make my arrows drunk with blood. Meaning these missiles it's gonna be a lot of missiles, man. He used arrows as plural. He didn't say arrow. He didn't say one missile. He used plural, arrows. So there's gonna be many missiles shot on America, man. It's gonna be bloodshed for the people. It says, I will make my arrows drunk with blood, and my sword shall devour flesh. And that which the blood of the slain and of the captives from the beginning of revengers upon the enemies, man. So the nation of Israel, the Negro, Latinos, and the Native Americans, we have enemies. All the nations are our enemies, man. So the Lord is going to bring nuclear destruction on the oppressor who had us here, Esau, the so-called white man, and the other nations who have had us in captivity, man. You know, who oppress us also. These missiles it's gonna be for them also, man. Back in 2 Ezra 16 and 5, plagues are sent up unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? What is he that may drive him away? These plagues won't be driven away, right? Because the Lord Yahweh is sending them on you. The one who has all power. The most powerful entity that ever existed, that is sending these plagues upon you. So nobody will be able to stop these plagues. It won't be like the Jimmy John's commercial. The house on fire, get a bucket. It won't be none of that. You know? It says, plagues are sent upon you, and what is he that may drive them away? So you won't be able to drive them away because the Lord is sending these calamities on you. You know? Verse 6, it says, may any man drive away a hungry lion in the woods? Question. Or may anyone quench the fire in stubble when it has begun to burn? Question. Everywhere you turn, man. We just read the scripture in Amos about there's going to be many dilemmas, man. You're going to try to run and escape from a lion, and you're going to meet a bear. You're going to think you got away from that bear, and you're going to put your hand on a wall and get bit by a serpent. What benefit is for you, the ones who desire the day of the Lord? There's going to be nowhere to turn, man. Yahweh, our power is getting ready to bring these calamities on the people, man. It says, verse 7, may one turn again the arrow that is shot of an archer. So when the archer pulls back his bow and shoot an arrow, the arrow not going to turn around like a boomerang. It's going to go straight until it hits some point and stop. So these thermonuclear missiles, when they are launched from these silos, from these other countries, and America shooting towards them, these missiles are going to go until they hit a particular target. It's going to do its job. That's what's coming. These are prophecies. This is a prophecy we read, man. It says, speak thou in the ears of my people the prophecy. So we're telling you that thermonuclear destruction is coming. And we are in World War III now, as we speak. It says, I'm going to jump to 16. It says, like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backwards. See, it says it don't return backwards. It's not a boomerang. It says, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return. So these missiles, they're not going to return. When these missiles are shot, these thermonuclear missiles are shot, turn it around, when they hit, this is what you're gonna see. You're gonna see thermonuclear fire. You're gonna see that mushroom cloud. And that fire is gonna roll across the land, and you're gonna see people screaming just like this. This is a good prophetic picture to go with these scriptures, man. Because people are gonna be yelling. It's gonna be confusion. Look, there's nowhere to turn for these people. They can't turn back. They only could go. They don't even know running forward, because this is gonna be coming at them. There's no way out, man.